success is one of the possible outcomes, and I always thought about it when you started Endeavor. If you make SpaceX a private aerospace company, success must be at least one of the possible outcomes of a large-scale rocket launch. The Starship rocket production site was nothing more than a makeshift tent city, fragile with makeshift parking lots within the premises, and it's neither Tesla's Gigafactory nor any other factory. It's the latest Starship factory of SpaceX, with a large area spanning thousands of hectares, and it'll be the place for producing thousands of rockets in the future. Let's explore the most insane things in the rocket factory right now in today's episode and more.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of my channel.
There are about 125 types of rocket engines produced in the world, but it's all crushed by the new Raptor 3 engine. SpaceX's newest triumph, the Raptor 3 engine has mind-blowing power. With its exceptional performance and unequaled capabilities, this innovative masterpiece has broken global records. The Raptor 3 has launched SpaceX to unprecedented heights, confirming its position as a trailblazer in the space business, and revolutionizing the world of space exploration. SpaceX provided the globe with a stunning spectacle during the recent Raptor 3 engine test. Test film displayed the engine's incredible strength and brilliance as it roared to life, leaving observers in awe of its might. It represents a great increase in performance and pushes the frontiers of what is achievable in space travel. The Raptor 3 engine, which is generating a staggering thrust force of approximately 269 tons, and operating at a chamber pressure of 350 bars. The closest engine to the Raptor that uses a phased combustion cycle, using methane and oxygen as Blue Origin's before engine, which is predicted to produce roughly 245 tons of thrust. This exceptional third generation of the engine outperforms typical rocket engines, like the RS-25's 190 tons, and the Road 182 combustion chambers. Furthermore, the Raptor 3 engine exceeds its predecessor, the Raptor 2 engine, by an astonishing 18%. This significant improvement in performance bears witness the power of Raptor 3 engine. SpaceX's unwavering pursuit of innovation and drive to pushing the boundaries of rocket technology resulted in a record-breaking 350 bars, which defeated all of the most powerful rocket engines. Previously assumed chamber pressure belonged to the F-1 engines that drove the classic Saturn V rockets during the historic moon missions. Working at a measly 70 bars, the Road 180 engine utilized in the Atlas V rocket has a respectable chamber pressure of 267 bars. Moving forward in the chronology, we can't say for certain that this is the final version of the Raptor, nor can we affirm that it will be utilized on the second Starship test launch. However, everything is possible because SpaceX's constraints are less limited, and in the field of rocket physics, where every ounce of thrust counts, chamber pressure is the foundation for developing an engine's strong thrusts. As the pressure within the combustion chamber rises, the propellants encounter a more forceful ejection, resulting in a greater velocity, as they are expelled from the engine's nozzle, according to Musk. According to Newton's third equation of motion, this violent expulsion produces an equal and opposite reaction, giving the necessary push to propel the rocket forward. This increased power allows rockets to carry bigger payloads, achieve higher velocities, and undertake more ambitious space missions. A higher chamber pressure results in more thrust output, allowing for a higher thrust-to-weight ratio. This ratio is critical because it represents the amount of force the engine can generate in relation to its own weight. A higher thrust-to-weight ratio allows the rocket to carry heavier payloads, or achieve enhanced acceleration, thereby expanding the range of missions it can perform. Additionally, the importance of chamber pressure extends to the design flexibility of rocket engines. Higher pressures allow engineers to achieve desired performance characteristics. While keeping compact and lightweight engine designs, this flexibility is critical in enabling the construction of sophisticated launch vehicles, capable of meeting a variety of mission objectives such as crewed missions, deep space research, and satellite deployments. Continuous advancements have been made to the Raptor engine. Since its debut in 2016, the Raptor engine has evolved, becoming more powerful and efficient with each iteration, demonstrating the company's commitment to pushing the boundaries of rocket engine technology. This means that the Raptor 1 engine has served as a testing ground for SpaceX's innovative concepts. The successful Raptor 1 test firings marked a key milestone in the progress of rocket engine technology. In 2020, SpaceX introduced the Raptor 2 engine, which touted increased thrust and chamber pressure, resulting in increased efficiency. Raptor 3 is currently the pinnacle, attracting much interest and anticipation. This latest iteration represents a big step forward in engine development, demonstrating gains in performance efficiency and overall capability with the Raptor 3. SpaceX intends to attain even higher thrust and dependability, pushing the boundaries of rocket propulsion. There is bound to be a lot of speculation about the future of Raptor engine iterations, especially whether Raptor 3 is a temporary replacement for Raptor 2. We don't have much information on SpaceX's long-term plans, but I can guess that Raptor 3 serves as a transitional phase, allowing SpaceX to gather valuable data and insights, while simultaneously working on further refinements of the engine. Because they are always focused on rapid iteration and continuous improvement. It is not uncommon for SpaceX to introduce intermediate versions of their engines before reaching a final optimized design. This iterative process allows SpaceX to test new concepts, identify areas for enhancement, and refine their engines to achieve optimal performance. However, the path to innovation is not without its difficulties. The Raptor engine's development has not been without difficulties and engine failures. Despite the challenges, SpaceX understands that engine testing is a complex and rigorous procedure, and engines may fail during testing either accidentally or purposely. SpaceX's commitment to developing the Raptor engine remains unwavering. In fact, SpaceX has addressed key aspects of the engines designed to ensure that Raptor survives even in the harshest conditions of space travel through extensive research and development. SpaceX has identified integrated advanced materials that can withstand the rigors of space travel. These materials contribute to the engine's robustness and structural integrity, allowing it to perform optimally even under immense stress and pressure. Simplifying the engine's design is also an important factor that contributes to its reliability. SpaceX's philosophy has been to refine and simplify the Raptor engine, decreasing the complexity of its components and streamlining manufacturing procedures. If we can delete and integrate enough secondary structures, primarily small fussy pieces, we can locally protect the rest of the engine and remove engine heat shields. According to Elon Musk's response to a journalist, Raptor 3 has the option to remove the engine's heat shield, allowing the engine to be lighter and perform better than the Raptor 2 engine. However, in my opinion, this job is not easy. It requires meticulous engineering and thorough testing to ensure the engine's reliability and safety under various conditions. Overall, the ability of the Raptor engines to still break their own records, in the future, is a key factor driving SpaceX's ambitious plans for space technology. So how slow is the growth of the others, with just a single high-volume variant required? Raptor 2 production could be extraordinarily efficient, and would easily outpace any other large liquid engine production in history, at 800 to 1,000 engines completed each year. Technically at its peak in the 70s and 80s, the Soviet Union was producing hundreds of R-7 Soyuz booster engines annually, and upwards of 1,000 per year. If one counts the several different kinds of engines on each R-7 Soyuz booster. However, the annual production of a single variant of any other large liquid rocket engine in history has never come close to the target set out by Musk. However, Elon Musk has a grander vision in mind. We're trying to build a giant fleet to turn Mars into a place where life can exist. He has reiterated many times. Why? To create interplanetary life. Achieving this historic feat will require a significant leap in spacecraft development. Yet, to truly conquer Mars, a single spacecraft won't suffice. I think we probably need about 1,000 ships, Musk says, and each ship will have a payload larger than the Saturn V and can be reused, he adds. the SpaceX CEO has set an ambitious long-term goal for himself to achieve 3 Starship flights per day, each carrying 100 tons of cargo and passengers to and from the red planet. Not only Elon Musk, but another CEO of SpaceX also has huge ambitions. When Shotwell has clearly outlined a vision that challenges conventional standards in the aerospace industry, a vision that demands the manufacturing of Starship rocket every day. Unlike the cautious and often conservative stance of traditional aerospace companies. For instance, NASA's Space Launch System, the closest comparable rocket to Starship, can only produce 1 rocket per year at a cost of around $4 billion per launch. For Shotwell, this was truly unacceptable. The question she poses, why can't we build a rocket every day, echoes a departure from the conservative mindset that has characterized the aerospace industry for decades. And this combination creates an explosive expectation for the production of SpaceX's Starship company. To succeed, Elon Musk needs a production line, a challenge he's familiar with from his painful yet renowned experience as expanding Tesla's manufacturing scale a few years ago. Creating a mass production line for spacecraft is no walk in the park. According to Elon, establishing a production line is a staggering 1,000 times more difficult than designing the rocket itself. Production is at least 1,000% harder than creating something, he complains. If you're just trying to create something, it can essentially be done by an engineering team. But if you really want to create something with reasonable mass, you have to manufacture the machine that makes that machine. In mathematical terms, it's much more complex than the machine itself. Fortunately, Musk's prior experience at Tesla had provided valuable insights into tackling this challenge. In the realm of car production, Musk notes that building an automobile production line is a whopping 10,000 times more challenging than designing the car itself. Notably, when SpaceX embarked on constructing the Starship factory, Musk and the team didn't wait for a large factory to be built before commencing rocket production. Instead, they began outdoors, later upgrading the Starship production line with specialized tents utilizing shipping containers as their foundation. A strategy learned from Tesla's experience when dealing with overflow in Model 3 car production. Musk's unconventional thinking also played a role, as he believes that if conventional approaches render a mission impossible, unconventional thinking is imperative. This led to the rapid construction of a giant tent in the Tesla parking lot within 2 weeks, executed by a company called Spring Structures. This approach allowed them to integrate new production techniques, like their gigapress, which were too large to fit into an existing factory floor. After that, Elon Musk immediately applied this production method to the rocket facility at Starbase. SpaceX has decided to construct a solid and permanent structure expanding across all 3 main production lines. Although the tents have been with Starship for a long journey, bringing many benefits to SpaceX as spaceship production is enhanced and will continue to increase in the future. What SpaceX does need is a large factory that can encompass every process of Starship, similar to Tesla's Gigafactory. The new factory of SpaceX will expand with an additional 7 buildings similar to the current Star Factory. Elon Musk explained that SpaceX continually expands these buildings to accommodate more workstations in each bay, facilitating the simultaneous assembly of multiple ships and rocket boosters. In summary, the robust development of the Star Factory's evidence as this is how they achieve the milestone of producing a Starship every day. And this massive production capacity is what SpaceX needs to fulfill Elon's ambitious vision of launching thousands of rockets to Mars and establishing their colony there. If you like this video, make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. By the way, are you familiar Ipa-toktok Philippines app? Ipa-toktok is a delivery service app designed to connect more people by delivering items door to door. For more information, download the Ipa-toktok app, here down below.